Okay.
Sheriff, you need to back up out of my face, sir.
You have no authority.
You're not gonna tell me what to do, my.
It's strange to see how often ego comes between the duty of a police officer and even forces them to turn on against their fellows. Today, we'll be looking at 3 such instances where a cop turned against their fellow officers. On the 30th of January 2024, a Lexington police officer spotted a vehicle going way beyond the speed limit. He quickly initiated a traffic stop and pulled the guy over. However, as he reached out to him, he was surprised to find out who he was dealing with.
Hello.
Okay, so this is like cop on cop.
Are you Sheriff Jameson? I'm going to SWAT call out.
Okay, sir, this could you do an 85 and a 55?
I was going
Going where?
call out.
Where we going?
SWAT call out right over here.
I didn't know we had one.
We have an armed guy barricaded in the house. Used to be a police officer. And
Where at?
right down here on.
Here in Lexington?
Yeah.
We have an armed person we don't know about.
The individual caught speeding was a Cleveland County Sheriff, Chris Amazon, who was hurrying to a SWAT call. Surprisingly, the Lexington Police Department were unaware of this situation. That's when the officer went over to contact the police chief, inquiring about the situation.
All right, I'll call our chief and let him know. 301 next. According to the Cleveland County Sheriff, we have a hostage situation at that location.
Moments later, the Lexington police chief, Ronnie Johnson himself, appeared on the scene as he seemed visibly upset for being kept unaware of the incident. Soon, he was about to let out his anger.
Captain Tom? Captain Hawk?
Yeah.
Where's the name?
Excuse me, sir.
What's going on here?
We realize that I'd like to know what's going on in my own city.
We would have notified you, sir.
We would have?
Yeah. Well, hold on.
I've been at the city. I've been down there at the PD all day.
According to the call, it says Lexington was notified, they refused to respond according to our call.
Okay, I don't know who the said that.
First of all, sir, I know you're the chief. You're not going to talk to me like that. I'm just telling you what the call says.
I don't appreciate all of this going on and nobody notified me thing about it.
Okay. I'm sorry, what's your name?
As the chief vented out his frustration, Deputy Szymanski attempted to interject, which the officers didn't like and went over to confront him.
Sir. I am too. You're not going to talk about chief like that, sir. That's not going to happen.
You can get the out of my face. I don't give a who you are. Okay? This is my county, too.
Back up. No, you don't.
This is going to be good.
According to the call,
You need to stop.
Lexington PD was notified.
Chill out. Back up. Everything's going to be okay. But you need to back up.
I get it that
You can back up.
Negative.
Deputy Szymanski didn't hold back and had no respect for his compatriots. He then proceeded to do something which escalated the already tense situation.
This right here ain't what
We're not going to be disrespectful.
Okay.
Sheriff, you need to back up out of my face, sir.
You have no authority.
You're not going to tell me what to do, my. You're not going to get in my sheriff's face.
you want to do that?
Just like you told me.
No, that guy's
Back up, Joe.
Pull him back.
No, he
He's
just
in the
came up to my
sheriff's
face and
face.
said the same
Go to jail.
Stop.
He's getting ready to go to jail.
Stop.
Both of you need to back off. This is our operation. This is our county. Understand?
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine like,
Perfect.
these people treat their own cops like that? So imagine how they treat like us.
Go 10-8.
Perfectly clear. Come on.
It's crazy.
Let's run that.
That was crazy.
I want that lieutenant's name so I can put his hands on me.
Following the altercation, Chief Johnson and the officer decided to depart the scene,
gosh.
leaving the incident to the sheriff's department. Johnson later came on media to assert that this wasn't the first instance the Cleveland County Sheriff's Office kept them out of the loop. The Cleveland County Sheriff's Office also took notice of the sad incident and released a statement where they expressed remorse over the incident and also attempted to provide a context for the actions of their deputy. We can only hope for an honest investigation, but given that the investigation is being held within the department, our expectations
gonna
for
know
a
about
positive and just outcome are limited. However, this wasn't the first time there was a dispute between police officers and sheriff deputies, as this one inside a jail was even more
No
intense.
way.
Them goddamn supervisors can I understand. I get that. Get that.
So I can get the out the way.
On July 16, 2022, several Columbus police officers arrived at the Muskogee County Jail with their detainees, only to find out that they were not welcome inside. A day ago, the jail run by the Sheriff's County Office decided to change the first come first serve policy and instead decided to book deputies prisoners, then state troopers, and then the police officers. The officers, however, without any prior knowledge of this fact, were left stranded outside the building.
Hey, Snipes, they're still denying us. God bless America. They won't let us in.
They won't let y'all in. They won't let me in. Ain't that right?
Nah, you go in there before us, I'm gonna raise hell.
Watch this.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna file a complaint, a legitimate complaint.
Well, you got a million bun. Go at home. Boom. Out of there.
Central, SB1, please.
Lieutenant Ness are about to get a complaint. 100%.
Dude, I don't know. Let me see what else this guy has. Cause you're kind of like do you like when good cops stand up to corrupt cops? I'm like, I don't know about that. Current cops instantly killed in courtroom. When cops get arrested on duty. I mean, that's crazy. When cops realize they have to arrest their partner. What the fuck? When cops realize they've been caught. Bro, what? I don't know which one to watch. When corrupt cops regret messing with the wrong person. Yo, which one should I click on? Oh, when moments when dirty
Police
cops
officers
karma.
Have a habit of breaking the law, hoping they would get away with everything. However, today we'll be going through these cases where dirty and evil cops got some quick karma and were taken to the cleaners.
Where's the plate?
Why don't you go look for it? Why don't you walk around and look for it? I don't have to listen. I'm in my house. Go look for it.
You often see police officers breaking the very laws that they were sworn to protect. Today we'll show you some bizarre cases where corrupt officers were caught and then humbled on the spot. A couple of officers accused an innocent woman of unlawfully parking her travel trailer and then grilled her over a missing license plate. Little did they know this would lead to their own embarrassment.
Ma'am, per state law, you need to have a license plate affixed to this vehicle and it needs to be registered. Do you have a license plate or a VIN? You're really not giving me a whole lot of options here.
You came straight to the door.
Excuse me?
You came straight to the door.
I can't hear what you're saying.
Did you come straight to the door? Did you come straight to this door?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you came to the door. So then that means that you came to the door and you didn't find what you were looking for, huh?
Ma'am, like I said, you need to have a VIN or a license plate with this.
You need to go look for it.
It also needs to be registered.
You got to go look for it.
Okay. We already came out here once.
I know, I moved already.
The woman calmly told the investigators that she and her wife had already moved, but the authorities continued to go after her despite her reasonable answer, as if they didn't want to believe the truth.
It's illegal to live out of a RV in the city of Garden Grove.
Okay.
So you should probably move it to another city.
Okay.
But again, where's the license?
Okay, so guess what? When my wife get home at 6 o'clock, then we gonna move.
Okay.
In the meantime, you need to go do your job and go look for it. Do it, go do it then, because right now I'm being harassed.
No, you're not.
Right now you harassing me.
Guess
what else you need?
You may think you're being harassed.
I'm just asking you a question. What else do you need? Am I inconveniencing them?
Yes.
How is that?
Because I could be doing other things right now.
So why don't you go do it then? Why don't you go do it?
Because I'm arguing with a child.
You're not arguing with me. I'm not arguing with you. And I'm not a child. And I'm not a child.
You are.
And I'm not a child. And I'm not a child.
You're acting like.
Okay, so what else do you need to talk about?
I need your license plate and your VIN.
Okay, go look for it then. Go walk around and look for it. You should go look for it. Because now y'all harassing me.
The cops kept demanding paperwork, escalating the situation with every question, but this woman made sure to teach these cops a lesson.
Where's the plate?
Why don't you go look for it? Why don't you walk around and look for it? I don't have to listen. I'm in my house. Go look for it. Yeah, see that? Go look for it. Go look for it. It is a house. It's a travel trailer. It's my house. I own it. I bought it. My wife bought it. Go look for it. Yeah, is that Vu? Is that you, Vu? Is that you, Vu? Vu, it ain't you, Vu. I'm sorry. You look like Vu. You look like Vu. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got it? You got it? Did you run it? Did you got it? Did you run it? Did you got it? Did you run it? Did you got it? You got it and you run it? Huh? It's registered to? Who is registered to? Who don't have an address? Because they have a what? Does it have a permit? Go ask them. Yeah, go ask them. Go do your job. Because all y'all doing is being dicks.
Excuse me, ma'am?
I'm just wanting to, I'm voicing my opinion.
You're voicing your opinion?
Yeah,
can I voice my opinion?
Okay, go ahead.
You're acting like a little kid.
Okay, say what you need to say. I'm going to be quiet after that. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say.
I just did.
I don't give a fuck. Now, go do what you need to do. Just please go do what you need to do.
The officer was frustrated as he could no longer intimidate her. Things were about to get heated as he completely lost his cool.
I'm gonna find that ordinance right now.
Go find that ordinance. Yeah, go do that. Go do that. And I'm gonna move as soon as my wife get home.
You gonna pull it?
No, I'm gonna move when my wife get home from work. You goddamn right.
Call your wife
okay,
right
okay.
You better get her here
okay. You a big. Okay.
Keep talking.
Okay, I'm gonna keep talking. I will keep talking.
Being treated like a criminal over something that could have been resolved with a simple conversation was unnecessary and deeply aggravating. However, she did have the last laugh as the officer hurried off her property. You won't believe what these cops tried to get away with next, so prepare for a jaw-dropping revelation.
Get in the car! Get in the car! Oh my God, I can't! I'm too big! Sucks to be you! Get in the car!
On December 3rd, 2021, officers from the Eastridge Police Department responded to a call for a child welfare check. When they arrived, they saw a
This almost looks like a skit.
black car outside the home with 2 occupants inside.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, do you live here?
My daughter's living here.
Is she? In this? Is that 893?
Yeah, it is.
893. Okay. All right, hang on one second for me, okay?
Something wrong?
Well, we got called to check on a child.
What child?
I don't know. They didn't tell us. They just said do a welfare check.
From?
The woman, who was identified as Angel Sherrard, who was accompanied by her son, had come to her daughter's house to pick up her granddaughter. However, after hearing about the welfare check, she then became concerned.
Yeah.
What's her name? Hey, going up to the door.
Well, how old's the child?
2 years old. Is there a 2-year-old that lives here? 51 Tennessee 28.
I bet it was,
4 Mike 3, 7 Golf 4.
Why are you running my tag?
Because I smell marijuana.
You smell marijuana?
Yes.
Because you smell marijuana gives you the right to run my tag?
Not only that, I'm going to search your car.
You're not going to search anything.
Yes, ma'am.
No, you're not.
I promise you.
You are
and
not going to break
not
my
only-
rights right now.
You're about to get your rights in the back of my car.
Well, that's what you want to do because
51
you're going to get in real
67
big trouble when you do. Because I haven't done anything. I haven't
51 to
violated any rules
479.
or anything. You sit there and talk to me and to
Now
tell me you're going to search my car.
I am going to search your car.
And you're running my tag.
I am going to
I'm not
search your
doing
car.
anything but sitting out here waiting for
I
my
don't
daughter
care.
to come back
I
out.
don't care. Your car's going to be searched. Wow. And if you interfere with my search, I will put you in the car and I
Okay,
will take you to
if you
jail.
go ahead and you violate my rights then.
And if you interfere with my search, I will put you in the car and I
Okay,
will take you
if
to
you
jail.
go ahead and you violate my rights then.
Okay, put
Let's
your hands
do
on the
that.
car.
You violate my rights.
Suddenly, the situation took an unexpected turn when the officer smelled coming from Angel's car. As tensions increased, her daughter and granddaughter came out of the house.
Yo, what are you? You're gonna put.
I said put your hands on the car. Put your hand back up.
Hey, don't you put your. Hey,
Keeps banging your head on the car.
I'm so dizzy right now. He just banged my. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Stop moving.
He's pulling my hair!
The officer used severe force on the old woman. While Angel sobbed, the officers ripped and banged her head against the back of the car. Officer Anna Simmons arrived and her tyrannical demeanor escalated the situation.
Get in the car!
Oh my god.
Get in the car!
No way.
Get in the car! Oh my god, I can't! I'm too big! Get in the car! Get in the
Oh, I thought she was
car!
bleeding.
Oh my god, I can't! I'm too big! Sucks to be you! Get in the car! I didn't do anything! You're a woman! You're gonna treat me like this? You're a woman and you're gonna treat me like this?
You're gonna get tased. Get in the car. Get in the car.
Get in the car!
No way, he
Get
already
in the
looked
car.
at it.
Okay, I'm in!
The power-hungry cops even tased Angel. Her kids started talking to the cops, however, they also met the same end, being silenced and then taken into custody.
15! Shut the up! before I take your to jail too. Get back.
You know how to handle it.
This escalates so quickly.
She just got run having a baby. You do not need to arrest her. Girl, do not push me. What is wrong with you? Who did it? I need to know who did it.
Who did what?
Who tased my mama?
She didn't get tased.
Then why was her taser going off over there?
Checking the fire, I guess.
Make that make sense.
It does.
She didn't get tased.
So then why was there a taser?
How about you worry about you? We'll worry about your mama. I don't really give a
That don't sound like it. Sounds like you want to join your mama. Okay.
Y'all are violating our rights right now.
Which one?
I
Please tell me
want
which
my mom.
right you're getting
I want
violated.
my mom right
Tell
now.
me which right.
I want my
So
mom.
shut up.
I
You don't know
have
what you're
to
talking
say
about.
anything
Sorry,
to
you
do
got
You
with
sound
you.
like you're about 7. You want to act like a big girl, you're going to get treated like a big girl.
Angel and her kids were treated with blatant disrespect by the cops, who even made up a story that they had not used a taser. But a little while later, Officer Simmons changed her mind and then decided to tell the truth.
Get her in the car. Other than that, she's perfectly fine. What's up?
Dry spin, or she wasn't palm tased, right?
No.
Just dry spin? I'm just making sure.
Yeah, no, she just drive spin. But I did it twice. No, I did it in her back and then like right here on her side.
We're talking about, we know the woman's going.
I'm emotionally invested. Can I take her?
Yes. Well, we were thinking.
I love it when you do this.
Yeah.
She's fine. She calmed down. She was an asshole, but she calmed down, was cordial and respectful. I don't really I don't really want to take the other one.
Well, I had to tackle her.
That's correct. If somebody else wants to take her, I'm taking the one I'm emotionally invested in.
Which one are you invested in?
The one in your car.
Wow.
Oh, well, I'll take you.
Okay,
But
by all means.
All right, but promise you take a big one, you got to take the second one too.
The officers started laughing about the situation as they
That's
handcuffed them.
messed
What was
up.
particularly disturbing was Officer Simmons' behavior. She was unable to control her excitement after violating the rights of innocent people and arresting them.
Going to the hospital. I'm gonna come. I'm talking. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. Okay.
I just want to know, is she single? This one.
What?
Is she single?
I don't know, man. Ask her.
Hey, I already got her.
True love.
Taking mom for disorderly conduct, resistance, stop fault.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. They're dicks, but they're fucking funny.
Frisk.
They are now separated.
Um,
Unknown if it was physical or verbal.
if she ain't got insurance, I'm towing the car. You know, we'll see.
You're good.
But
Who's
it,
up?
but it could just, the car could just stay here. I mean, I'm
We'll
her
see.
daughter.
And I
Please
see.
don't, like, it's already, like, please don't, because, like, I
Let's
want
go.
to
Let's.
out of jail, and I just had a day for you.
And I feel for you, and I'm not trying to cause you no headache. I want you to understand. She, right. That's, I understand it's your mother. You just got to understand we have a job to do also. Let's talk. How old are you, man?
I'm 18, sir.
18.
And I'm a man. And like you, why you gotta hit my mama like that, bro?
You gonna keep the? All right, I tried. You see, I tried to talk to you like a man. I tried to talk.
Why you gotta do her like that, bro?
Get in the car. I tried to talk to you. I tried. I'm not your bro. You see, I tried. You see, I tried to talk to him.
How old is he?
18. He's old enough to take a ride. He goes to the big boy jail.
Oh
He
my
goes-
God.
Because he gotta go.
You tried to talk to him, he didn't want to talk to you?
Yep. Hey, bro, why you gonna hit my mom? I'm a man. Why you hit my mom?
He ain't no man.
After speaking with Angel's daughter, the officer then moved over to try and talk to her son. For using his constitutional right to record the interaction, Angel's son was then taken to the police station and charged with resisting arrest. After searching her car and finding nothing illegal, the officer left.
Listen, I want you to know how this would have went. Ma'am, I'm gonna have to search your car. Okay. I didn't find anything. Guess what? Have a good night.
Angel was escorted to the police station after being treated for her injuries, where she was then accused of resisting arrest and disorderly conduct. Soon after, the court dismissed all charges, calling them baseless. However, Angel filed a lawsuit against the police department, and it was revealed that Officer Anna Simmons was fired from the force for using excessive force.
Okay.
While these corrupt cops were exposed, this next auditor took these cops to the cleaners.
Is this too close? Are you scared? I'm not wearing an AR, so I don't know why you're like scared.
In August of 2024, a First Amendment auditor, Chuck Bronson, was filming the streets with his friend when he noticed the officers had pulled someone over. As he approached them, the cops became suspicious of his recording.
We're suspicious of the camera.
What? What? Huh? I am staying back. I'm like 30 feet away. Is this too close? Are you scared? Chill out, man. Are you good? Are you good or are you still scared? Is this good?
How many times have you asked the same question, man? We're good. Everything is fine.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for answering my question, servant.
Yeah.
Now shut up and do your job. I don't need all the extra lip.
Is that your buddy?
Yeah, that's right. They're not my friend.
They're not harassing this guy. I bet you they give each other hand jobs in the back over there.
What's up, Bobs?
Bronson had every right to film the cop, and as these officers had tried to warn him, he continued to hold them accountable.
What? No. What? No. Hey, Julio Lopez, would you consent to letting them search your car? Yo, Paco! You ever read that case law where it says the more you talk to the cops, the longer they can hold you? Hey, Paco, did you get that email today saying Krispy Kreme's hiring? The only you did? Yeah, the only problem is they got cameras too.
Bronson continued grilling the officers, and even they couldn't do anything but admire the humor that he had.
What do you got, man?
I try. I'm not wearing an AR, so I don't know why you're like scared. Okay, cool. Pablo on the front.
Thought they could have their way with the auditor. Moving on, these corrupt cops thought they could have their way with the auditor, but got some quick karma.
Your name and badge number?
There you go. You want to record it with your phone?
No, why don't you just say it? Because I know that's your policy.
Cops often commit atrocious acts, hoping that they will get away with it. But sometimes karma catches up fast. Today we'll go through some of the most corrupt cops who faced instant karma and learned a swift lesson.
Sergeant Burke and one of his detectives will come and speak.
In June of 2024, First Amendment auditor was filming outside of a correctional facility in Trenton, New Jersey, when a police officer approached and attempted to intimidate him.
I don't have any answers for you. So I'm just... Excuse you? I'm on public property right now.
Excuse me?
I'm on public property right now.
Correct, for your recording a correctional.
Is that illegal?
Can be. Harassment.
Recording's harassment?
Yes.
You can't turn a constitutionally protected activity into a crime.
Do you have ID on you, sir?
No, I haven't committed a crime.
Okay. I asked you what you're doing in front of the facility?
I'm taking pictures and video of matters of public interest.
What's that public interest?
That's all I'm going to say. Is that recording?
Sure is.
Excellent. Awesome.
The officer approached with a hostile demeanor, trying to intimidate the auditor and accusing him of harassment. However, harassment involves repeated behavior that annoys someone, which was not the case here.
Well, you're going to have to move along.
No, I'm not leaving. I'm on public property. Get a sergeant out here. Or a lieutenant. You give me illegal directives to leave. You know I'm on public property. There's utilities here. This is a public sidewalk, correct? So Ramos versus Flowers. I'm allowed to record police departments. Glick versus Cuniff. I can record anything out in public. Did you tell Google to stop taking pictures of their facility when they flew their satellites over? Or is it just me? So I'd like a sergeant out here.
No problem, I'll get one for you.
Excellent.
Suddenly, the cop's demeanor shifted when he realized that the auditor was well versed in the law. However, things were about to get even worse for these corrupt officers.
You know,
Right?
it is posted no trespassing.
But if it's a state facility, I'm still allowed in there. Because it's open to the public. That's not true.
It is true.
No, it's not.
They tell you
to leave.
So if I go to the police department, you tell me to leave, and I stay there, if I'm not committing a crime, I'm allowed to stay there. That's the law. So if this is a public facility, even if they have no trespassing, it's still open to the public. Until I broke a law, I wouldn't be in violation of anything. I mean, I don't know why you give me illegal directives to leave.
I just asked you to. I didn't demand you leave. I asked you.
No, you're like, move along.
You're like, move along. Yeah,
Right, under color of law.
that's a request. That wasn't a demand.
Under color of law, you told me to move along.
That wasn't a direct order. That was a request.
Well, it's an unlawful order if it was. But you did it under color of law, correct?
The officers clearly lacked any knowledge of the law and couldn't even distinguish between public and private property. The auditor was ready to educate them even further. They had attempted to detain him earlier illegally, but realizing their sergeant was approaching, they then tried to backtrack, claiming they were only requesting him. However, the officers were about to violate even more policies.
Your name and badge number?
There you go. You want to record it with your phone?
No, why don't you just say it? Because I know that's your policy.
It is right there.
Say it. Say it. Name and badge number. Name and badge number, officer. All right. Name and badge number.
Officer Roller, 6635.
See how hard that is?
How are you, sir? How can I help you, sir?
How you doing, Sergeant? Name and badge number?
Sergeant Billy, Crown Police.
Do you have a badge number or no?
92.
92, okay. So this officer here refused to identify himself verbally, so I'd like to file an IA on him. And he also told me to move along. Under color of law, it seems like that's a legal thing that he's telling me to do, and obviously I'm on public sidewalk, and it's not illegal to be on a public sidewalk recording. So I'd like to file an IA on that gentleman there for those two incidents.
It is troubling how these corrupt officers still fail to understand citizens' First Amendment rights. Even more concerning, the sergeant tried to side with his rookie officers, ignoring the law.
Correctional facility, and they called because we were out.
Yeah, that's fine, but that still doesn't negate what he just did.
What did he do?
He told me to move along under color of law of a public sidewalk with, to me, the threat of arrest, even though he didn't say that. And then he refused to identify himself. Because he told me to move along.
Right on his thing.
I let him record my name.
That's not what your policy is. Your policy says you're supposed to identify yourself. Not just by pointing at your titty and saying, here it is. You don't say that to a judge, right? Hey, judge, look at... And just... You still can't say his name and badge number. You did, he did, no problem. You know, ego's got to go.
The auditor filed a complaint against the officer right on the spot and further educated the officers on their legal obligation.
So exactly where's their property line at?
I'm actually trying to figure that out.
I don't have it mapped out.
We'd have to go down to the city and get the lot.
And is there a way for you to find out if that's public property or not? If that's a public facility?
I don't know if anybody in the facility.
And this guy's demanding my ID and stuff like that. He's not a cop. Even you guys can't get my ID. I haven't broken a law.
The gentleman in there?
Yeah, the gentleman with the blue shirt on. I mean, I haven't broken a law. You guys know that.
He's like, over here, I don't think said you did.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I totally agree with it. I mean, but telling me to move along.
I just asked you.
Yeah, but under color of law, you're like, yeah, you need to move.
Both officers were left speechless and dismissed, but the auditor wasn't finished. He soon noticed another officer on the scene driving without a seatbelt, ready to call out yet another violation.
Name badge number? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. You guys, you have your seatbelt on? No? So we don't wear seatbelts? What are we doing in this town? So you guys don't have a policy to wear seatbelts either?
Have a good day, sir. All right.
No, I'm following an IA. So that officer right there doesn't have a seatbelt on. Sergeant. Excuse me, Sergeant.
I heard you. Have a good day. I heard you. 934.
All right, no problem. I'll do an IA on you. You just want to walk away? You got your officers here with no seatbelts on? You got officers here with no seatbelts on.
Have a good day.
So your policy is not to have seatbelts on? Huh?
Wow. Cops were destroyed like they have never been encountered before. They truly had no basis for their statements and were instantly owned and humbled. These cops were instantly owned, but you'll be surprised to see what happens with this next officer.
He didn't have that.
This is your money?
Yes, I heard him crumble it up. Thank you. Thank you. All that's been recorded, right? That's my money.
On March 14, 2024, Officer Henry Chapman responded to a traffic stop. The driver, Moncray Moon, was found to have an outstanding arrest warrant and then placed in handcuffs. But what happened next took a turn for the worse.
Sir, come on, step back here. Go ahead and place that call. Put your phone on the top of it.
What am I doing? I'm going to show everything to you. That's why I'm having you out. Okay?
So you are under arrest at this time. You have a warrant out for your arrest. A warrant for what?
I'm going to show it to you in a moment, okay? Is this your car?
It's my girlfriend's car.
Your girlfriend's car. Did he drive it, the guy that's in the passenger seat?
Yes, sir.
Right here in the car here.
Step to right just a little bit. Okay. I'll get this step out your way.
After Moncray was arrested, the officers discovered that he had $8,000 in cash. Instead of giving the money to Moncray's passenger, as protocol required, Officer Chapman decided to take it to the police station. That decision sparked a major issue.
What is that? I give cash. No. That's going with you. That's going to be with you. We're not giving that to anybody else. We got that off you, so it's staying with you. So you know we didn't take none, and none's going to be missing. All right, but I want to money. I'll put this in the bag for you, okay? Yeah, here. Here you go.
I got you.
Yeah, she's counting it right now.
You're gonna watch me, okay?
I heard the early jam get shot.
Moncray made a wild accusation of Officer Chapman of stealing some of his money. When a female officer counted the cash before him, the amount seemed off, further fueling his suspicions.
Check it out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
Question you.
Let me count it first.
No, can you look in between his legs real quick? Well, I think he just put some more money in between his legs. I'm sorry.
How much money did you have on you? I'm asking.
I haven't touched it. Can you just check on between his legs?
Sir, listen to me.
He's moving and everything. Look, he's moving.
Sir, I'm good. Sir, listen to me. Tell me how much cash you had on you. What was the amount?
I just want to see. I'm not gonna lie. Can you check? I'm not going nowhere. Can you check your fellow officer for me, please?
Yeah.
Hell no. He just touched me. I heard the rubber band pop. He told me, oh, I had to look, and he's moving. He's moving in between his legs.
Sir, stand right here.
I'm gonna stand right here, but can y'all please check y'all fellow officer? Please. What's going on? Look, he's moving his arm right now.
How much cash did you have on you?
Can you check your hands?
I didn't.
Can you check your people? Because he's touching. Yeah.
Tell me what's the total amount?
Officer Chapman's nervous demeanor said it all. His visible unease and silence only strengthened Moncray's claims. More officers arrived. Chapman's fraud was about to be exposed.
Right in his right hand.
Tell me how much money you
He's
have
tucking
on you.
money. He's tucking my money. That's a problem. Can y'all check him?
Hey,
Listen to me. Listen.
Look at him moving. He's moving. Oh my God. Y'all not gonna check him?
Listen.
Look at
Chill
him.
out.
listen. Come on.
I've been cooperating
Let me tell
with
you
you guys the whole time. I'm
I'm not gonna allow anybody to take your money.
Look at him. He's moving.
But look at me. No one's gonna take your money. I can see his hands. I can see exactly what he's doing. No one's gonna take your money. She's gonna count your money. There's more money.
Him touch my money.
There's more money in here. You're saying that there's more money in here?
But what I'm saying is,
let me ask you a question. Answer my question. Are Are you saying that there's more money in here?
What I'm saying is he just touched my money and went through 3 different floor compartments, and I seen him put it in between his legs. I heard my rubber band.
Moncray claimed that he heard his rubber band pop, which was enough evidence to claim that the officer was a thief. The supervisor then removed Chapman from his vehicle as tensions escalated further.
I'm saying, but he already moved and did a lot of different stuff.
Okay, come sit over here.
But y'all already let him move, like, there's no way. Like, watch. That's crazy. I can't believe y'all just did me like that. I tried to give her the money. He said don't give it to her.
Okay.
Because I went to Wendy's. I got a Wendy's receipt right.
But do you know how much cash you had on you? So I can count it out so we can verify the total. Do you know approximately how much you had on you?
I heard my rubber band being popped.
I just grabbed it from the seat to give to her.
That's not what you just told me either, boss.
I did. That's what I did. And I handed her the
I'm not going to lie,
envelope.
have I gave you any problems?
No, sir, you have not.
That's all I want to ask, sir. I just don't understand why y'all couldn't. Like, I'm not going. I sit on my face. I'm not going nowhere. I just wanted to.
I'm asking you what your total was so we can count it out.
Now, this was a serious allegation against a law enforcement officer. And while it might seem unlikely for a cop to steal money, Moncray stood his ground and refused to leave until a thorough investigation was conducted.
I watched him tear up. I watched him look at you and tell him, like, look at you and tell you, no, you're not about to. I just watched him do way too much when I haven't been nothing but nice and compliant to you guys, you feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to go along with you guys' protocols and everything. All I've done was ask questions so I know how, like, to make sure I'm safe and my family can find me and stuff. And you guys' body cam is on, like I know.
Mine is on right now.
But I know for a fact what I've seen and what I heard. And then when I asked him why was he, like, popping the rubber band on the money, he said I was just making sure something, but there's no need to make sure, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's my property. You know what I'm saying? And I know for a fact the money was touched, but it's a million compartments.
Yes, I did touch it when I grabbed it out of the seat.
I understand, so I don't want to argue with you, Mr. Chapman. I just know what.
No, sir.
Okay, so what I typically do is count out everybody's money in front of them so you can see that it's accurate.
The money was altered before.
So when I turn it over to property, you can verify that the total we're counting out now is the total that you're going to get back.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? Are you good with me doing that right now?
Despite the odds, Moncray's claims carried some weight. It seemed Officer Chapman had chosen the wrong person to mess with.
Miss Casperson, I'm not trying to cause any problems. I just know what I know, you know what I'm saying? I know, I heard the rubber band pop. I seen him fiddling. He did not just keep his hands up the whole time. Like no, I didn't. He didn't open the door and say, you can search me. Look, you know what I'm saying? I heard my money. I'm a very great businessman. I just paid bills a couple days ago, you know what I'm saying? I just know for a fact that he touched my money. And then he was adamant about not giving my money to my wife or the cameraman that was with me, you know what I'm saying? He was just like, no, you're gonna keep your money on you, which wasn't a problem, you know what I'm saying? But him touching the money prior to just putting it in I've been listening the whole time. He asked for a small envelope. He didn't put the money in there then.
Disregarding Moncray's claims, the female officer then counted the money and placed it in an envelope as evidence. Shortly after, Chapman began attempting to prove his innocence, a move that came across as suspicious. The suspect refused to let the matter go, prompting the sergeant to search Officer Chapman's vehicle.
Anything is on him, look, sir. It would be in big. No.
Oh, hold on, this is cool.
I don't look. I'm gonna show you right here. Look at me. Look at me.
All of you guys probably have kids out there, you know what I'm saying?
Look.
So look, this is all I want to explain to you guys. Most of the time, when somebody know they didn't, when somebody knows for a fact they didn't do anything, they're not gonna just, you feel what I'm saying, let you search them. And I don't have kids, you feel what I'm saying? But I know how that goes because my mom did foster care. So I'm up to par with all of that. And on top of that, if I didn't do anything, like how me and you've been talking the whole time,
yes,
just
sir.
like how me and you was talking the whole time, if I didn't do anything, I have nothing that I'm worried about. You feel me?
I want you to feel
comfortable. I would have
yes, sir.
felt comfortable if your colleagues would have searched you at the exact time where I knew where the money was. Because I seen you kept going in between your legs. And then every time everybody put all of the attention on me, you kept moving. I don't know if it's in your door. I don't know where it's at. But just like, look, I don't even care to find the money, but how you know how you...
What they uncovered would become the ultimate karma moment for Chapman.
No, show you.
I want you to hold me, so you know that.
Okay. Do you see anything?
No, no cap. I'm not even gonna touch it. It's blue hundreds right here. It's all the blue hundreds are right there behind that receipt. Thank you. All that's my money. He didn't have that.
This is your money?
Yes, I heard him crumble it up. Thank you. All that's being recorded, right? That's my money. That's my money right there.
Sir, you've been watching me that whole time.
I seen you take it. I seen you come.
Sir,
just
that
count
is
it.
not me.
If I'm right, it's gonna be around $1,000. If I'm right, and like I told you, I just went to Wendy's. I seen you still.
No, sir.
If you don't mind, I just want to sit down so y'all don't try to say I'm resistant. I don't want to do nothing. All I know for a fact is I know what I know and I've seen it. I just wanted you guys to trust me, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was just acting a little irate, but I'm perfectly fine, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to expose you.
That is not me, bud.
Brother, I just seen you steal my money. It was no reason for you to pop my rubber band, brother. It was no reason for me to pop my rubber band off my money.
It turned out Moncray was right all along. Officer Chapman had indeed stolen the money, and he was brutally exposed in front of his colleagues who could do nothing but hang their heads in shame.
Mr. Chapman went in my money. He separated my money. He was trying to steal it and I caught him. He put it in between his legs and as his colleagues approached me, he worked it towards the door. He tried to make it seem like I was lying. I'm not going anywhere. I'm in full custody of these officers. I'm being detained. I'm not going anywhere. I don't want any problems. I'm not armed. I didn't do anything wrong. I was just pulled over for a traffic stop. He just tried to steal some of my money.
Okay, we're hearing you, but there's no need to say all of
No,
that.
I was just looking at the camera. No, I just know how it goes. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to cause.
My camera's on the entire
Yes, ma'am.
time.
So what are we gonna do about this problem? Because he just tried to steal some of my money.
sir,
And I'm
I
not
did
trying
not.
to put any allegations on him. I'm not trying to say anything. I'm not using my words like to try to hurt anybody. I just know what I know. You his sergeant.
Yes, he is my sergeant.
Sir, I have 20/20 and I can read. I remember when you called him out. I can tell you everything he said to you. Perfect timing. This was perfect. Perfect that you called me out this time because you didn't know the protocol to how a federal warrant was supposed to be taken care of. Correct and incorrect?
That's correct. That's why I called him out to ask.
But you just separate. Whoa, so what was the purpose of you separating my money while you gave her money while you just watched her count my money out in full? Because you just wasted you wasted an evidence for it.
Moncray, sharp and persistent, reportedly urged the cops to take action against the thieving officer. Soon after, he was escorted to jail, and things were only about to get much worse for him from there.
When she asked me, then I would have been like ridiculed or foreseen as a liar or something. That's why I didn't answer your question, ma'am, because I said that I had just went to Wendy's. I believe that's my receipt. I only ordered a 10-piece nugget and I ordered like a fry and something to drink, so I didn't know the actual amount of the money. All I know is when my girlfriend got off work at 5 o'clock, I was supposed to give her that money for the rest of the bills, and she was going to get her car back. I was in a car this week. That's why I wasn't in my own car, man. That was my girlfriend's car, Diamond Alexander. That's why when you initially pulled me over, and y'all probably have my phones, you can see the call record. I called her at like 4 or something to let her know, babe, I'm being pulled over in your car. In my eyes, I thought it was gonna be for the T-tag, temporary tag thing, the sticker, but like
it was initially just for your speed, I promise you that. Captain, his ID is on the dashboard up there.
Okay.
Do you mind putting it in my evidence file? Can I get like y'all names wrote down?
Yeah.
Thank you.
In a matter of seconds, Officer Chapman was the one who was under investigation. He was escorted into the police station and immediately began being questioned.
So like this is what's going to happen, all right? We have people coming in. Obviously, they have to talk to you, all right? So I'm going to hold on to your weapon right quick, okay?
Yep. Go ahead. Just take the whole holster off. It's one of them.
QLS.
I got it.
Sergeant Burke and one of his detectives will come and speak to you, all right?
Anything, man? No. Just want to say I'm sorry. I got you.
He just said, I'm sorry.
Well, we're going to walk out of here and close the door.
A courtroom serves the perfect karma to police officers, just like here when this entitled officer was owned.
He Erica Patterson when she was a minor. He was convicted of statutory sexual seduction, pled guilty in March of 2007 to that felony offense.
Child predators are among the most despicable individuals, and their actions have no place in this world. Today, we will be looking at cases where these vile individuals were caught in the act and then faced justice in the courtroom. Stick around until the end, as the details of the last case will send shivers down your spine.
Straight up, Daddy. I'm super.
Hey, keep me updated because I want you bad, Daddy. A guy named Jamie Tilley says I'm gonna fuck like a good little if you keep calling me Daddy.
In 2021, Daryl Brooks drove his car into a crowd attending a Christmas parade in Wisconsin, tragically taking the lives of 6 people and injuring many others. He was caught and charged with 76 total charges, including sexual assault, which was later revealed in the courtroom.
You can go get it and bring it, but without that letter, I'm not allowing this line of questioning. Do you have the letter with you in court?
I just said no. How many times I gotta say the same thing on record?
You know, sometimes, sir, I don't hear what you say because you interrupt me so much or you answer quietly. And I'm taking notes and I'm focused on probably a dozen things at the same time.
But if I say something under my breath, everybody seems to hear it. Everybody seems to hear that just fine.
In a quiet courtroom, yes, we can hear it very clearly.
And everybody assumes that it has to be disparaging.
Once again, you're doing this tactic
because
it's not a tactic. It's facts. It's facts. To some other reason.
It's facts.
The disgusting human had no remorse for his actions, and he was about to get into more trouble as the prosecutor revealed that he was a sex offender as well.
My position, Your Honor, is that these pictures, first of all, should not be admissible. 1, because of a discovery violation. We've never seen this before. 2, because we have reason to believe that he did not get them from Erica Patterson. He is on a jail phone call talking to his mother, Dawn Woods, about Dawn Woods sending these photographs to him. Now,
that's a lie. I object to that.
Let the state make their argument without interruption, sir.
That's a lie, though.
If we go down that road, we would be forced to counter that claim by pointing out that not only does the defendant not live with the child in question, he doesn't live with any of the other children that he has. He impersonated Erica Patterson when she was a in Nevada, and for doing so, he was convicted of statutory sexual seduction, pled guilty in March of 2007 to that felony offense, and is an offender on the registry as a result. So if there's any causation that would lead to Erica Patterson being a bad mom, Mr. Brooks has a direct role in that causation.
Brooks completely lost his composure when the prosecutor brought this up against him. What he did next will leave you stunned.
And that's I object to that.
I'm not
because that's a lie.
Let him
at
finish.
the end of the day,
Let him finish.
If we don't open the door
Mr.
on that,
Brooks.
no, since he want to make a record and not be accurate, so let's be accurate all on the record since you think you know so much.
Once
so
again,
we can
Mr.
open
Brooks
the door
is being
on, we can
loud,
open the door on how old she told me she was when we met.
interrupting.
We can ask that question
He is
too then.
over the
Did you
top
ask that?
animated
Did you
right
know
now.
that?
Mr. Brooks, I'm ordering you to sit down and to let the state finish.
No, I'm not going to sit here and let somebody be inaccurate on the record and lie on the record.
Right. Under Illinois versus Allen, I've warned him repeatedly. He's being removed from the courtroom. And you know what? Let me dial that back. We're just going to take an early lunch, 1 hour. We'll be back.
Now, this is not the ideal behavior you should be showing when charged with over 70 counts. His frustrating behavior only convinced the jury that he was guilty, and they found him guilty on all 76 charges. He was ultimately sentenced to 6 consecutive life sentences without the possibility of parole. Next, we have a senator who turned into a child predator and was caught red-handed.
Hurry up, Daddy. I'm super.
And was caught with the possibility of parole. Next, we have a senator who turned into a child predator and was caught red-handed.
Hurry up, Daddy. I'm super. Hey, keep me updated because I want you bad. A guy named Jamie Tilley says I'm gonna fuck a good little boy if you keep calling me Daddy.
In March 2017, police officers rushed to a motel after the father of a 17-year-old contacted them, saying that he was taken to the room by an adult. As the officers banged the door open, they discovered the man was none other than Oklahoma State Senator Ralph Allen Shorty. He was arrested and interrogated by a couple of detectives.
The man I was with, I know, has, I've known him for, we've been talking, he's come to the coffee shop that I operate a couple times. I've even had him over to my house, play video games before. Had no idea, told me when I first met him that he was 20. And so when they first got there, I didn't know what the issue was. Didn't know if it was, somebody trying to get in or what. There was a minor inside the
I'm not trying to watch a fucking interrogation. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh my gosh, it's long.
Building. At that point, the detectives decided to conclude the interrogation.
Do you mind if I patch you in real quick?
Next, this auditor knew the law much more than these idiot officers and taught them a quick lesson.
So you solicited a trespass without doing your investigation.
Police officers are meant to enforce the law and not consider themselves above it. Today we will dive into cases where corrupt officers were caught in the act and instantly regretted their decision. On August 30th, 2024, a First Amendment auditor, Livingston Audits, was filming outside a Jolly Pumpkin when the branch manager contacted 911 complaining about him. Moments later, 2 officers arrived and began intimidating the auditor.
Hey, what's up?
Good. Yourself?
Good. So we just got a call from Jolly Pumpkin here saying that they don't want you to videotape in this area right here.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
Am I committing a crime?
So they just want you to be moved along from the premises.
Okay.
Have you been trespassed or anything?
I'm not even on their property.
So this is Jolly Pumpkin's property right here.
The public sidewalk is their property? I mean, they clearly broke off what they're using.
This is for seating right here.
This is...
Hey, what's up, bro? Do you mind if I see your ID?
Have I done something wrong?
So they just want you moved along, so we don't know if it's up to go in there and ask them if they want you trespassed or not to being on the property.
The auditor stood his ground, asserting that he was on public property and the company had no claim. However, the officers were determined to get his ID, ignoring his rights.
I'm not trying to make it hard for you at all.
I'm not trying to either. I just really believe that I'm on public property, not their property, and therefore I'm not committing a crime. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm taking pictures in public, which is a First Amendment right. I know. Therefore, I shouldn't be. It shouldn't be ID'd. I shouldn't be trespassed. I shouldn't be anything. I don't. This is where I'm at. I mean,
yeah, I understand. Ultimately, they just don't want you on their property anymore because it can kind of make other people feel uncomfortable in the area. It's making staff feel uncomfortable.
To stop the trespass, I'll move down to the end of their barrel, and then it's confusing.
Livingston Audits remained calm and cordial, even agreeing to move away from the establishment. However, while speaking with the female officer, Officer Sermon went inside the restaurant to speak with the employee who had made the call.
Hi. Are you the one that called on him? Okay. You want him trespassed? Yes. Yes? Okay. Yep. All right. All right, my man. You got your ID on?
Oh my gosh, here we go.
Have I broken the law?
No, they want you trespassed, so therefore we have the right to ID.
I have a right to leave then, right?
No. You're now being detained because you're going to be trespassed. I need to identify you before you're trespassed. In order to write you your trespass notice.
That's good that you took the glasses off, man.
So you're going to trespass me from this sidewalk?
Yeah, you want me to. What's that? No, you're trespassing this establishment.
But I'm not in this establishment.
They have the right to trespass you.
I've never been on their property.
They have the right to trespass you.
So I can stay here.
The sidewalk is public.
So I can stay here.
You have
You're
a
just trespassing me from walking inside. Okay.
Officer Sermon is now clearly violating the auditor's First Amendment right to film, trying to escort him off a public sidewalk just for filming. But the auditor remains firm and makes sure to stand up for his rights.
It's a private establishment.
That I never entered.
Yeah, but yet you're talking when I'm watching.
Okay, is that the one from Starbucks?
Right? If they would like you trespassed, you're trespassing.
If the field house across the street calls you and says they want me trespassed because I'm on a sidewalk, you're going to do it?
Sure.
So anybody,
I highly doubt
you
that
can trust anybody off of the sidewalk.
I highly doubt that field house would call and have you trespass just because you're standing on a sidewalk.
All right, I'll go ask them then and establish if he ever entered onto, so like past the barrels, that would be that would be their property, right? Okay. All right, sounds good. I'll go inside with them and double check. All right. I don't know. I think he's just one of those First Amendment guys. Yeah, I think so. Yep. All right, I'll go double check with them inside really quick.
Officer Sermon soon realized that he was in the wrong and returned to the establishment to ask the employees if the auditor had been on their property.
So what has he been doing the whole time? As he came inside, as he came up to the door?
No, he's been where he was at, but he's recording all of my guests and they're putting like menus on their faces and he will not stop recording them and they keep telling me to stop and he will not stop.
Okay.
He told me he was doing an investigation but couldn't tell me anything about anything and he will not stop. And I said, okay, I'm going to call the police, see what's going on. He's like, do you think the police will stop me? I said, I guess we'll find out.
Okay. Well, it's kind of a gray line because he's right in front of your establishment, but he never entered it. But the sidewalk is public property. I'm going to have another chat with my sergeant.
Despite realizing that the auditor was right and the manager had no authority to remove him from the sidewalk, a sergeant arrived on the scene. Instead of upholding the law, the sergeant unlawfully detained him.
It was just getting my ID. We're not a stop and ID state. I was breaking no law. They told me I had to.
We're not trespassing to you inside.
No, but you broke my Fourth Amendment rights.
Establishment thought you were on their property.
No, they didn't.
That's what they told them.
And I told it, and during the investigation, I clearly stated where I was.
Yeah,
and I was never on their property. Your cops used a trespass warning threat to get my ID from me. Now they got it. Everything's fine now, right?
It's all day today. Nobody wants to let anyone talk.
What happened if I didn't? What happened if I refused to give my ID to your officers?
Did you commit a crime? They'd have to determine if you committed a crime.
They told me I did. They told me I was being trespassed and they needed my ID to trespass me.
Once it was clear that the auditor had never entered Jolly Pumpkin, it became illegal for the officers to demand his ID. At that point, the cops had already committed an unlawful act.
Well, right now my issue is with you guys forcing me to give you my ID.
Okay, I am investigating a possible trespass. Okay, I have reasonable suspicion to ID you because a crime is afoot.
You have reasonable.
I don't know when I come on
to
scene
talk
and
to
I make
everybody
contact with
to
you.
determine if you were inside or on their property.
And he did go in and talk. Did they lie? Did they lie to you? No, you went inside before you took my ID. You went inside and talked to them.
I said, would you like him trespass from your property? They said yes. So then I came outside here.
So you solicited a trespass without doing your investigation. Is what you.
Are you willing to have a conversation with me or no?
You just said you went inside to find out if I went on their property, but you went inside and said, do you want him trespassed?
Officer Sermon made a huge mistake, and the situation was ripe for a lawsuit. There's officers like him who end up costing their cities huge settlement.
No, I can call the cops on them.
Yeah, we can go talk to them. Yeah, we can go talk to them
100%.
and investigate it.
Why would you? I mean, what are they doing wrong? I can see from here.
Well, what are you doing?
All they're doing is being beautiful.
They called us for trespassing.
Well, what are you doing wrong?
That's what they call us. I'll even tell you what the call is.
So you should have never even talked to me. Exactly. When you see me driving by, oh wow, that's guys in public taking pictures.
How do I know?
Can I have my ID back?
Can we find a way to mediate this where there's not an issue between you and Jolly Pumpkin?
Arrest me. You want to arrest me for being on public property, and then you can appease their feelings, make them feel better.
That's not my goal. That's not my
well, it's not my goal either.
Okay. So that's why I'm asking.
I'm not going to coddle the feelings. I was never on their property. First Amendment, you heard of that one? Right?
Only after messing the whole situation up did the officers call for mediation. However, it is great to see how calm and collective the auditor was, never once escalating the situation.
What do you want to do here?
I told you what I want to do. I would like to mediate the situation between you and Jolly Pumpkin.
Well, earlier I offered to move down off of the sidewalk in front of their property.
I do not recall that. Well, I don't know if I was inside during that. I do not recall that. I apologize for not recalling that. Can we do that now?
No, you forced my ID, man. Now I'm here.
Yes, and I had every reason to force your ID.
Okay.
I did.
Do you have a suspicion that I committed a crime?
Yes.
What was the call? Was there a guy on the camera taking pictures? They're
harassing customers.
The officer clearly needs to revisit the definition of harassment, as taking pictures in public, well, that is not harassment.
Have they been educated, Sarge?
About you being allowed to film publicly.
Yes.
But guests have left because they felt uncomfortable with you getting in their face. They even cover up their faces, I was told. So now we're looking at harassment too, sir.
The camera's not harassment. I didn't talk to him.
But that's what the
I
manager
didn't talk
said.
to him.
So that's what she said. They lost guests because they felt harassed by you.
Based off of how they feel, not based off of how you feel. If they feel harassed in a
So that is a crime as well.
It's based off of law.
Yes,
Harassment is a crime.
the law is if they feel harassed, how anybody can feel a certain way. You can feel a certain way. They can feel a certain way. And people have the right to feel that way. If they feel a certain way, they feel harassed by you. They can feel that way, correct?
Well, what I'm hearing though is a lot of feelings. Feelings.
That's their feelings. I don't control people's feelings. So we can ask them, but they left. It'd be really nice to ask them, but they left. So.
These officers seem to forget their role as law enforcers, focusing instead on people's feelings rather than the law. Watch how their tone shifts the moment they realize that they have messed up.
Are you telling me that I have to leave?
I never told you that you had to leave. I told you you could stay right there.
Okay, well, you wanted to become an amicable situation where they were happy and I was happy.
Correct, I did do that. You are correct. I did do that, and I asked you if you could stand over there. Yes, you are right. I did do that. I never ordered you to leave.
They could have said that's their business. That's the people that want to see.
You're in public. I'm sorry. Would you like to move inside? I want to see outside. Men with guns came because of a guy with camera. Breaking news. Three.
That's not why.
Three.
We can talk, okay? I work Sunday as well.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your
Shortly, the cops left the auditor alone without even apologizing to him for their unlawful conduct. Livingston has filed a complaint against these officers and plans to file a lawsuit for which he is asking donation. While these cops quickly realized they had broken the law, the next group of tyrants